Time for a new mission. Only one mech and maximum tonnage has decreased. We're again forced to use a new
Mad
mech.
Dog.
We have custom configurations for these. Our best mech ever. Well, has to be the best mech ever then. No, we don't want to waste too much time on customization if we already have workable mechs ready. The wolf has committed to a two-pronged assault on the planet Zoeter. Their intention seems to be to gain control of our orbital chemical engineering facilities and the Neyland spaceport near the city of Salem. The second Wolf Cavaliers have dropped and are moving toward friendly positions inside the city. We must stall their advance at all costs. So Hill's time dusk. Probes have detected a single spheroid dropship in the Wolf rear undergoing field repairs to its fusion core. Perform a strike against it while its defenses are offline. We hope that the enemy will perceive this action as a prelude to a large commitment of our forces to the flank, and thus alleviate some of the pressure on the elements of the 10th Provisional Garrison at the Neyland spaceport. A primary destroy the dropship, secondary destroy all defending mechs. On September 30th, 3057, Star Colonel Ulrich Kerensky led his newly created Tau Galaxy in an assault on the Jade Falcon planet of Zoeter. All of the young and impressionable warriors in Tau Galaxy were Crusaders by inclination. They were also wolves by blood, and were therefore bound by clan honor and tradition to follow their former Ilkhan in a fight to the death against their fellow Crusaders in Clan Jade Falcon. Star Captain Vladimir, a prominent Crusader chosen as Ulrich's second-in-command, challenged the legitimacy of Ulrich's orders along with many other young wolves, but to no avail. Ulrich had acted within his rights as a Star Colonel in placing the Wolf Crusaders under his own command, transferring warriors from with Warden sympathies to the command of Sakan Phelan Ward. By setting Crusaders against Crusader, Ulrich hoped to cripple not only the Jade Falcon enemy, but the entire Crusader movement within the clans. Ulrich chose his first target well. A week before the beginning of the Trial of Refusal, he had discovered that the Falcons were converting one of Zoetermir's orbital chemical engineering facilities into a small factory for dropship parts. An orbital repair facility so close to the truce line would allow the Falcons to attack deep inside the inner sphere without being hamstrung by a long wait for replacement dropship parts from the clan homeworlds. The Falcon's 10th Provisional Garrison, assigned to defend the factory against inner sphere raiding parties, had stationed the bulk of its forces near the Neyland spaceport in the seaside city of Salem. A single star of mechs and two aerospace stars remained to defend the orbital facility. Ulrich planned a strategy that would allow him to destroy both the facility and the 10th Garrison cluster. Before opening the bidding for the Zoeter assault, Ulrich ordered Star Commodore Radic to issue a bashal to the forces defending the orbital facility once the Wolf forces bid to attack the planet itself were engaged in battle. With the bulk of the Falcon forces fighting the Wolves, the troops defending the orbital facility would be left without reinforcements and would prove easy pickings for Radic's warriors. Wolves are obviously playing a larger game.
Planet Zoeter. Ambient temperature 34.68 degrees. Local time is 23:24:20 GST. All systems nominal.
Has to be enemies here. Can't give us a clear path to a dropship.
Satellite link Established. Image enhancement engaged.
This is very useful if you have a lot of things happening in your field of view.
Enemy power-up detected.
Dinner. Alignment. A few missile launchers. Let's slow down a bit.
Heat level critical. Heat level critical.
We only need a hit or two and it's over him. Yeah, if we only get that hit. Huh. Come on. Yeah, the aiming. Manual aiming is... oh god. Close range manual aiming caused me.
Enemy mech destroyed. Enemy power-up detected.
Overall, we aren't doing badly. You don't need many hits on a light mech like that to score a kill. We do need a few. This should probably do it.
Enemy power-up detected.
I want to target the other enemy. Paramount. It's a very light mech. Extremely light. It didn't require a lot to be out of function and I fired too soon.
Enemy mech destroyed.
Go after him. I don't want to let him get away. Let's keep going. Screw that. It's not our mission. It doesn't matter if he escapes. It doesn't matter at all. I'm not sure what our range with these is. I'm not going to go very close to that if I don't have to. Well hidden. Nothing else. Where do we need to go?
Enemy power-up
Ah, shit.
detected. Enemy power-up
Serious business in any power-ups. Yeah, the heals don't really aid us. Like to get off these hills. At least we hit something. A kit fox. We're currently going around the targets. They don't attack us by that time, I'll just go for the main objective. And Jinner is after us. I'm going to face the Jinner now. It's coming straight for us, so we might have a easier time hitting it. You don't need a lot of hits to play it out throughout the game.
Enemy mech destroyed.
To go a little bit closer. I have to say I'm not a fan of this terrain. Exactly, it's pretty much the worst possible option for us. If the controls would be a bit better, it wouldn't matter, but now I certainly don't want to fight in this terrain. I can't see this going well for us, no matter what. No. Time to start shooting more. Please aim a little bit closer. Don't need a lot. It's we need a few on. Shoot at the legs, shoot at the legs. If legs go, it will go to it can't. Then combat capabilities, one leg. It's mostly harmless now. The leg, sweep the leg. Yeah. That's an auto cannon.
Enemy mech destroyed.
Prepare to die.
Enemy mech destroyed.
Ah. We did fairly well. Oh, that's a repair vehicle of some sort. No good. No. Let's go for it.
Group fire engaged.
This might take a while, but it's at a heat level that we can maintain for a long time. Yeah, it's already yellow.
Level critical. Enemy target destroyed. Primary objective destroyed from binoculars. Successful. Proceed to dust-up zone for extraction. Heat level critical.
And Jasaf will be Ah, Falcon dropship.
Nav data reached. Mission successful.
Still a fairly simple mission. I hope this terrain isn't going to be typical of these missions, otherwise this is going to be fairly painful. The enemy dropship was neutralized. You have done well. Expecting a major assault, multiple elements of the Wolf's second have turned back to protect the flank. The 10th has encountered and is attempting to turn the tables on the second. The mission was a success. By the blood names of the founders, the Kashyyyk has noted your honorable actions. Aftermath. It took three elementals to lift the ferro-steel girder that had trapped Mechwarrior Bozarth's Viper. Mechwarrior was unconscious inside partly crushed cockpit, but Bozarth had been lucky. He had survived his first test by fire and would soon be fit to pilot a battle mech once again. Almost a third of the 11th Wolf regulars had not fared so well. The Wolves had won the day, but at a staggering cost. The 11th regulars had lost more than 40% of their mechs. The 21st battle cluster had suffered 32% casualties, and the 4th strike cluster had lost 39% of its troops. The technicians would need at least 2 weeks of constant work to bring the units back to an acceptable 70% readiness level. Star Colonel Ulrich Kerensky's victory on the southern continent had proved less costly. The Second Wolf Cavaliers sustained only 15% equipment losses and 3% casualties. The assault on the orbital facility was another Wolf victory. Star Commodore Radix Bashal took 10th Commander completely by surprise. He had not included the facility in the original bidding because he had believed that the tent itself was the Wolf's sole target. This oversight cost the Falcon commander his chance to reinforce the facility, and Radix's forces swiftly overwhelmed the three defending Falcon stars. Yes, fight so far isn't going well for our side. Hopefully we can turn things around.